From Hollywood, almost live, it's the Gong Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's your host and the star of our show, the totally lovable and kissable and huggable Mr. Chuck Berry.
Thank you, and welcome to the Gong Show. We have a lot of great acts waiting to be seen on TV coast to coast. So let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, after you see this first act, you'll see the possibilities in show business. For them are limitless. Today, the Gong Show. Tomorrow, who knows? Maybe a spot on Dial-A-Prayer. Here they are from Rochester, New York, Los Nones. Celebrities and find out what they think of Los Nones right after this message. Welcome to the Gong Show. Now, let's meet our celebrities. Welcome a man who is so talented, I can hardly put it down on cards. I don't know what to say. He is one of my favorite songwriters of all time, Mr. Paul Williams. Here's a lovely lady and the authoress of the controversial bestseller, Is There Sex After Root Canal? I always say those things, but I love J.P. Morgan. Oh, by the way, Paul, what do you think of Los Nones?
Hombre señorita, estamos de los fatos. Óyeme, para nosotros, 10, ¿eh?
Muchas gracias. And Jay, what do you think of Los Nones?
They just have...
Rice Krispies. All right, and now we have one of baseball's cleanest, cuttest players. As a matter of fact, he's so cleanest, cuttest that during the 7th inning stretch, he runs to the locker room and watches Sesame Street. Say hello to Steve Garvey.
Not only were they good, but they sent us a lot of natural gas, so I gave them a 10.
That's as good as it gets. Thank you, Los Nones. Thank you very much. Oh, boy. That's a lot of Los Nones. All right. Are you ready for something really unique and clever? Well, if you are, after today's show, we'll be demonstrating the predominantly lost art of going over Niagara Falls in a whoopee cushion. In the meantime, here is the predominantly lost That? I see. All right. David Lusher. Way to go, David Lusher. That was real good. All right, J.P. Morgan, what do you do for David Lusher?
I'll do nothing for him.
That's easy
Leave
for you
me
to
out.
say.
What did I think? I thought he was fabulous.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Look,
What do you give David? What do you give
look,
David?
leave me alone. I want to give him a 10.
A 10. Who's Garvey?
Okay, if it wasn't for that last thigh slap, I couldn't have scored him at all, but I gave him a 5.
A 5 for a little
He's
5.
brilliant.
Paul Williams.
Playing a tuba? Are you ready for this, America? Tuba or not tuba?
Get off.
3.
That gives David 18 points. That's respectable, David. Thanks for being on the show. That's a nice score. Good old David, play his little heart out for an 18. Right now, we have a lady who says when she's not performing, she likes to paint with her fingers. And she's recently considered giving it up because it's taken her over a year to paint her bathroom. All right. Welcome, the slightly confused Eve Van Delft.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as if they're here to stay. Oh, I remember yesterday. Suddenly, I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, I remember yesterday why he had to go. I don't know, he wouldn't say. I did something wrong for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a
Eve, I don't know why they did that. I love your singing.
Thank
But then again, I like Novocaine shots. Why did you do that, Steve Garvey?
Yeah,
I'm
why?
speechless, Chuck.
You made
I'm
him speechless. At
I
least that's
can't.
some sort of an emotion to arouse in someone. Thank you for being on our show. Do take care of the little... We'll be back with more stuff right after this message. The fire juggler that was originally scheduled to appear in this spot suddenly took ill and had to cancel. But we're happy to report that they were able to successfully extinguish the flaming baton stuck in his left nostril. In any case, the show must go on. So will you welcome Rob Favorman.
then lend me your ears. I've come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus has told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it were a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it here under leave of Brutus and the rest. For Brutus was an honorable man. Caesar hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. When the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Was this ambition? No! Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. I come not to disprove what Brutus spoke. I am here to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must mourn till it gets back.
Garvey, what do you think of Rob Palverden?
Not only was he inspiring, he was perspiring. We'll give him a 9.
A 9. Paul Williams. Yeah.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and been gentle with this gong show.
What do you give?
I don't have to give you a score. I don't have a score at the moment. Give me a moment, dear. For heaven's sakes, I've got to give him... Oh, look at those legs. I don't give him anything. I give him a 0.
A 0. J.P. Morgan.
You need to cross your heart, brah, and I give you a 9.
A 9. And that gives you 18 points, Rob, and 13 to big on our show. It was nice having you. Ah, good old Rob had a kind of a... Yes. Next up, we have a 24-year-old lady who makes her living as a cashier. And who in just a few moments is going to come out here and try to shortchange us. From Akron, Ohio, it's none other. Oh, she sings. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramona McWhirter.
You have no right to treat me the way you do. Things can't go on this way. So meet me at the same place we fell in love before, so we can fall in love all over again. Close your eyes and I'll wipe away your tears. Pretend that I'm just a friend, and to meet me at the same place we fell in love before, so we can fall in love all over again. You walked away, man. Now find your way back into my world. Let me take you by the hand. I know we'll find our lover's land. Let's fall in love. Fall in love all over again.
Paul Williams, what do you think of Ramona McWhirter? What? Ramona McWhirter.
I beg your pardon? Oh, I gave her a 10, of course. Don't be silly.
Oh, 10. That's a good score. Another 10 and a 9. And that gives Ramona 29 points, Ramona, and that's a good score. And thank you for being on our show. I like Ramona. We'll be back for more stuff right after this message. We have a former firefighter who, when you see his act, will make us all positive. He's inhaled too much smoke. From Salt Lake City, Utah, I gladly give you Chuck Wyckoff.
Picture this, a Viking longboat, the shields gleaming in the morning sun. Its captain, Eric the Red, setting out to discover America, but he can't get out of the harbor because somebody won't pull in his oars. As we listen, we can hear Eric. Come on, you guys. Vikings are free rovers of the sea. We pull together and we share together. Still no luck. So he calls down to this huge Viking with the fur rug for a chest, horns sticking out of his helmet. Hey, Nordic, I think it's down in your end. Aye, Captain, it's that guy we got off the Turkey slave ship. Well, bring him on up here. Sailor, we're Vikings of free rovers of the sea. We pull together and we share together. Now, what seems to be your problem? Says, when are you going to whip us? Because I've been aboard 6 hours and not even a feeble flogging. But Vikings don't whip their men. Could you give me a switch or something to get me started? All those Turks, they used to just oil our bodies down and play out of us. So he says,
You got Gong, Chuck, you got gang gonged. How come you did that, J.P. Morgan and the rest of you?
He was gone with the wind, believe
Gone
me.
with the wind.
Charlie on that boat.
I gonged his suit.
Thanks for being here. Bye-bye, Chuck. Welcome now, a 19-year-old from Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, I like this guy. He came down and he tried... Well, anyway, his hobby is trying to put models together. But every time he gets near one, he gets his face slapped. I want to tell you, this guy came down twice, and he tried and tried, and he kept asking, come on the show, and I couldn't resist. Ladies and gentlemen, William J. Fortenberry.
Girl, to be with you is my favorite thing. I can't wait till I see you again. Yeah, yeah. I wanna put on my boogie shoes and boogie with you. Yeah, I wanna put on my boogie shoes and boogie with you. I wanna do it till the sun comes up. Oh yeah. I wanna do it till I can't get enough. Yeah, yeah. I wanna put on my boogie shoes.
Ah, Big Bill, they gonged you. I don't know why they did that. I kind of liked it. Well, I guess I do. Well, anyway, Will, thanks for doing the show. It was a pleasure. We'll be back with stuff right after this message. The winners are Los Nones. Here's your trophy of subpar excellence and your toast and your check for 550 and 32 centavos. I want to thank you all for being on the show. Thank you. Brian Milton, DeLonge Brown, and Bob Jimmy Albert, and Paul Williams, J.P. Morgan, and Steve Garvin. It's me saying bye-bye.